Thank you so much, Shamla. Always a fantastic time. Now, my next guest is a pastor, a social worker, a counselor, and a musician. He joins us on set this morning with his guitar. Let's welcome Pastor Terron Abner. Good morning to you, sir.
Hey, good morning, Rockers. A pleasure to be here. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, happy to be here. Happy to be
Now,
here.
Terron, you've been involved with music for a long time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Tell me about your relationship with music.
Hey, listen, so off the bat, I'm a pastor, so I'm actually a pastor's son, so I grew up in church.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're pastor squared.
Yeah. In our world, we call it a PK, all right? So I grew up in church around music, but for me, music would have started, I guess, in primary school. Interestingly, my first presentations in terms of formal music would have been like choirs in the primary school, and actually a parang band, so I sang parang.
Nice.
Right, and we were actually national champions that year. I remember the name, Los Chicos de Oros.
The boys' eyes?
No, Los Chicos, the Boys of Gold.
The Boys of Gold.
Oh, yes, sir.
Sorry, my Spanish little rusty. You'll never forgive me. All right, well, congratulations to the Chicos.
Right, yeah, and that was many years ago.
Right.
And then from that, it was just basically church music. So I've basically been writing and singing music for worship presentations and services and for special events.
And you say you've been writing and singing.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
tell me about the writing part of it. In terms of what inspires you to write. Is it? I mean, you said it's all church music, but what parts of it do you feel inspired to write?
Hey, listen, I am inspired by life. I'm inspired by people. I'm inspired by situations. And above all, I'm inspired by God. I believe that music is always there. Music is everywhere. It's in the sounds of the wind. It's in the chirps of the birds. Music is always there. So that for me, once I sit down, I hear a beat, I hear a sound, music just comes. So I'm inspired by life generally.
And I understand that you play quite a few instruments. The guitar obviously being one of them, as you would know about it.
Yeah. So the guitar was actually one of my COVID projects.
Oh.
So somewhere along the musical journey, I embarked on a project to make myself familiar with as many instruments. So every year I started trying to learn a new instrument.
What was the first one?
The first one was drums.
Okay.
And then I moved to bass. And then I moved to guitar. And my new project is actually saxophone. So probably next time I'm here, we'll see what happens.
So when you're done, use a one-man band. You playing all the tracks on the songs.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, my musical taste, is very diverse, Rockers. Even though I'm a gospel singer, pastor, I really enjoy any type of music.
Like what? Like what so? What's some of your favorite artists?
Anything that speaks to my soul and to my spirit.
Like,
you
give me
name
an
the
example.
genre,
Give
you
me
name
an
the genre,
example.
and I will tell you.
Soca.
Soca?
Yeah.
I actually like to hear voice. I like his voice, his lyrical content. I like Kes, the Fantal. I think he has good
Calypso.
music. Calypso, old school Calypso for me.
Right.
Anything from Sparrow, anything that speaks of nation building, anything that carries
All
a
Sparrow?
message.
Like all?
Well, not all.
Well, there's always wondering if the pastor's son was rolling with the dirty old man Sparrow too. All right, what about let me see. What about R&B?
R&B. So I grew up at the end of the 70s.
Right.
So don't try to figure out my age. Right? So most of the 80s, 90s music, R&B, for me would have been like what? Boys to Men.
Okay.
You know.
So we get an idea where you're fitting in terms of the groove, in terms of the lyrical content and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And I understand that you're now doing original music that you plan to release outside the church to the nation, the public, the international audience.
Definitely.
Tell me about that decision.
So again, I've always been encouraged to be a bit more vocal when it comes to my music, but I wear so many different hats, so that at different times, different seasons of my life, I have to just prioritize what is most important. And it's interesting how this came about. I just sent this song across to my producer, Alexander, and he's like, "Hey, this song is good. Let's run with this one." I said, "I'm fine," and this song just kept in my spirit, as we would say. And so that's why I'm saying, let me work on this in this season and see where it goes.
All right. Well, I would like you to give us a taste of it live on the guitar, if you don't mind, to close off the show.
All right, sounds good. Well, let's see.
Well, hold on. Before you do that, let me do this, because I want to remind each and every one of you to go out there and make a difference today now, because together we aspire. And if together we perspire, then together we most definitely can achieve. I hope that you enjoyed your Republic Day weekend and you're ready to go back to work today and you have a safe, productive week. Remember, we're working on discipline, tolerance, and production. We'll see you guys tomorrow, God's willing. On behalf of Kimberly D'Souza, Natasha Lake, and the entire team here at TTTM Ruckus, have a great day. Terron Abner takes us to the top of the hour.
Life is hard with many struggles, but I press on despite my troubles. The Christ in me has given me the grace to overcome. I won't surrender. No, never. I never give up. In spite of what they say, I never give up. Even though temptations come my way, I never give up. I will press until the end. I never give up. I'm gonna overcome again and again and again. I will overcome again and again and again. The cares of life are sometimes heavy. It blows my mind, but something in me is telling me to keep the faith and don't give up the fight. I won't surrender. No, never. I never give up. In spite of what they say, I never give up. Even though temptations come my way, I never give up. I'm gonna press until the end. I never give up. I will overcome again and again and again. I will overcome again and again and again. Oh, I'll overcome again and again and again. Hear this one. Seasons come and seasons go. Sometimes joy and sometimes sorrow. The Bible says that weeping may endure for just a night, but in the morning, joy is coming. I never give up. In spite of what they say, I never give up. Even though temptations come my way, I'll never give up. I will press until the end. I'll never give up. I'm gonna overcome again and again and again. I will overcome again and again and again. I will overcome again and again and again.